Hello musicians, my name is Corey Taylor from SkilledMusician.com, where we are helping musicians improve. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Now today's topic is one that a lot of musicians have been asking me about: hand independence exercises. So let's not waste any more time, let's get started. So today I want to cover 8 exercises broken down into 2 big categories. One is hand independence, where we're concerned about chords and playing chords at the same time and different times. And then the second category is finger independence, where we're playing single line things. And for many of the exercises, I'll share several ways to make each exercise more difficult. Lastly, you'll notice that I've labeled them either beginner, intermediate, or advanced. And that's just a way to kind of show you the level of difficulty, but don't let that name deter you or scare you away from trying them. All right, so let's begin. All right, so the first exercise I want to demonstrate is one I call downbeat chords, where we're going to be playing chords on the beat. All right, and so for this example, we're going to use a C major chord. So if you're not familiar with C major chord, it's C, E, G, right? C, E, G. And we're going to play the same chord in both hands. So C, E, G, and C, E, G there. All right. Now, if you're a beginner, you might struggle playing 3 notes at the same time, especially if you've just started. And so if you're trying to do this and you're struggling, just remove your middle finger and just go for the outside fingers, okay? Now, here's how this works. We're going to play quarter notes in one hand, or 1 note per beat, like boom, 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 boom. And then in our right hand, we're gonna play on random beats, so to speak. All right. So let's start with our left hand playing the quarter notes, and our right hand we're gonna play on beat 1. So here's our left hand playing the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3. Now our right hand's gonna play on beat 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try right hand on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. How about our right hand on beats 3 and 4? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, anything we do one way, we want to switch it. So we're going to have our right hand now play the quarter notes and our left hand accent. So our right hand's going, and our left hand's going to play on beat 1. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about beat 4? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, I told you I'm going to have some things in each lesson where we're going to make it a little more difficult, and so we're going to start that now. The first thing that's going to help make it challenge us a little more and help us to control our hands is articulation. There are 2 words, or 2 big articulations that are used in piano playing. That's legato and staccato. Legato means long, smooth, connected. Staccato means short, detached, disconnected. So legato is where staccato is. All right. So we're going to have one hand play legato and one hand play staccato. All right. Let's have the hand that's doing the quarter notes be staccato, and the hand that's playing the 1 chord by itself be legato. All right. So our left hand's going to start with the quarter notes, so it's going to be short. And we're going to have our right hand play on beats 1 and 4. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3. 2, 3. Now, technically, I should probably lift off when I get to beat 2, because the first quarter note goes to beat 2. So let's try it like that. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. All right, now I switch hands. I have my right hand do staccato quarter notes, and my left hand is going to play on beats 1 and 4. 1, 2, ready, go. All right. The next thing we can add to this to make it even more difficult are dynamics. So I want to focus on 2 dynamics, forte and piano. Forte simply means loud and piano means soft. So we're going to have one hand play soft and one hand play loud. And we're still going to keep the the articulation, the legato and staccato happening. So our hand that is playing staccato quarter notes is going to be soft, and our hand that's playing legato is going to be loud. So let's do that same. Our left hand staccato is going to be soft, and our right hand is going to be on beats 1 and 4, legato, loud. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, let's switch hands. So now our left hand's going to play on beats 1 and 4, legato and forte, which is loud, and our right hand's going to be staccato and soft. 1, 2, ready, and. The next way I want to add some difficulty to this is adding movement. So now we've been sticking here right on C with both hands, but let's change the pattern. Let's do 4 beats of C major, 4 beats of F major, which is the notes F, A, C together, and then 4 beats of G major, which is G, B, D together, and then back to C, C, G. All right, and we'll keep the same pattern 1, 4, 1, okay? And we'll keep the quarter note hand soft and the legato hand loud. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Do it again. Now, you might have found that really difficult because you got a lot you're thinking about, right? Now, each one of these things we've added, these small little difficulties that we've added, you can do one at a time. So you don't have to do all 3 together like we just did, because it starts to get a little difficult. All right, so that is the downbeat chords. Now, this level I call syncopation. So our hands are going to be not playing together all the time. Matter of fact, one hand's going to hit the play in the space, and it's going to be on the upbeat. So that's the space between the downbeats. All right. So we're going to use something called the Charleston rhythm. Now, the Charleston rhythm is a dotted quarter followed by an 8th note, and it sounds like. So if I did it over and over again, it sounds like this: 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 2, and 3, 4, 2, and 3, 4. All right. So we're going to do that, and we're going to have one hand again play quarter notes, and then the other hand play these Charleston rhythms, which is a dotted quarter followed by an 8th note. So let's have our left hand play quarter notes and our right hand play these Charleston rhythms. And you know, I'm going to we'll play it simply first. So here we go. I'm gonna do C in both hands. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Quarter notes in my left hand. Remember this? Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, and then Charleston rhythm. 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4. Now let's switch hands. So now my right hand's gonna be playing quarter notes. My left hand's gonna be playing the Charleston rhythm. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now we're going to start, as we did before, adding some difficulty. So let's talk about articulation. We can play legato or staccato. So let's play our left hand now. Let's play in the quarter notes staccato, and our right hand. Well, the Charleston rhythm, well, we'll play it legato. So we're going to hold that 8th note out. So it's going to be like this: 1, 2, and 3, 4, or 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to play everything long. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Let's switch hands. 1, 2, ready, go. Now let's add some dynamics. So we're going to either be forte or piano. So let's let the hand that's playing the chord notes be soft and the other hand be loud. So here we go. Same deal. 1, 2, ready, go. And we're going to play the right hand legato. So I play legato. Let's switch hands now. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now we're going to add movement. We're not just stuck playing C. Now I'm playing these basic chords that you might, it's just really simple basic triads. But you can do this with any chords. So we're going to try the same idea, but instead of me playing regular chords in my right hand, just basic triads, I'm going to play some bigger chords, and we're going to move through the form of the blues. So the blues is in the key of C. It's 1 measure of C, 1 measure of F, 2 measures more of C, and then 2 measures of F, then back to C, and then 2 measures of G, 2 measures of F. Sorry, 1 measure of G, 1 measure of F, and then back to C. So here we go. Charleston rhythm. 1, 2, ready. Going to F, back to C, go to G, go to F, back to C. All right, so that kind of sounds like we're starting to make music a little bit. Let's switch hands. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, There we go. So this next level is what I call displaced rhythms. And this is where you take a rhythmic value and displace it by a certain rhythmic interval. So let me show you what I mean. Let's take that same Charleston rhythm that we did in the previous exercise. So the dotted quarter followed by eighth. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. That rhythm. And let's, in one hand, let's play it just like that. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. But in our right hand, let's displace it by a beat. So in the right hand, it's not going to come in until beat 2. So it's going to go 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Where our left hand's going 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3. So 1, 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so that's going to sound like that. So let me show you what I mean. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you see that? We'll do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. All right. So we're taking that rhythm and we're displacing it. If I just play my left hand by itself, 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3. Then I'm gonna add the right hand in. 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So it's the same rhythm, just displaced over just a little bit, so it doesn't start together. And then we can go through the same process. So we can articulation, play it short, long. We can soft, loud. We can even move it around. So I'm gonna jump to the last one and just try moving it around. So, and I'm not gonna play, so in my left hand, I'll play basic triads, and in my right hand, I'll play a little bit fuller chords. And we're gonna move around the form of the blues. So it goes C, F, C, C, F, F, C, C. And I have it on the screen somewhere. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and you can really have some fun with that one. So one thing you might want to know, I've been playing this really, really simple, especially with my chords, but you can do this with any kind of chord. So let me just do it with G and like an A flat thing. So let's try that. Same concept, but with just different chords. And I'm in my left hand, instead of just playing simply right here, I'm gonna maybe do just the outside voices of the and then come up here and maybe give a chord, right? So let's try it. And so the key is to make these exercises fun. Like that makes me want to play. Like I want to go to town. So just make the exercise fun, and and these things will become things, concepts that you use in your actual playing. So it's not just a boring drill. All right, so that's displaced rhythms. This level is our beginner level of our fingers. And so this is what I call contrary motion, part of our creative scale practice. So here's how this works. Now, you should, in order to really do this, you should know the C major scale. That's kind of a prerequisite. But in case you don't know it, you can do something I call the 5-finger drill, which is you place your right hand on these 5 notes, C, D, E, F, G, and your left hand on the 5 notes below it, C, D, E, F, G, right here. And you can do the same drill just using these notes if you're not familiar with the C major scale. But I highly suggest that you learn the C major scale, or all your scales rather. Okay, so contrary motion. So what this implies is that our hands are going to be moving in contrary directions. And so whenever I like to do this, there's a couple ways you can do it. You could start together, playing the scale, and then go in different directions. Come back together, maybe go down, go up, contrary, keep going, come back together. And so you can go contrary, so your hands are doing their own things and going in their own direction. All right, now you can make this more difficult by adding articulations. So you can play legato, which is long, smooth, and connected, or staccato, which is short, detached, and disconnected. So let's start. Well, I'll just call it out. I'll say legato, staccato, and hopefully you can hear the difference. So we'll start with legato. Staccato. Legato. Staccato. And then we can add dynamic expression, so loud, soft. So we can have one hand loud, one hand soft. All right, we can switch. We can have one hand playing legato, one hand playing staccato. Let's try that. So we'll have our left hand playing staccato and soft, and our right hand playing legato and loud. So here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, go. So that is our contrary motion. You can go up, down, and say, you might say when I go up, I want to be loud. When I go down, I want to be soft. Or when I'm up, my right hand staccato, and then when I go down, my left hand staccato. There's lots of different options you have there. This next level is called 2 against 1. And so the idea of this is we're playing 2 notes in one hand for every 1 note in the other. So it's basically quarter notes versus eighth notes, or eighth notes versus quarter notes. So let's start off with our right hand playing eighth notes and our left hand playing quarter notes. So our right hand's going to be going twice as fast. So it's going to sound like this. I'll go slowly. So what you'll notice is your left hand will only go 1 octave, but your right hand will go 2 because it's moving twice as fast. So let's try it again. I'll go a little faster now. 1 and 2 and ready, go. right, now let's switch hands. So my left hand's going to be going twice as fast, playing eighth notes, and my right hand's playing quarter notes. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Ready, 1 and 2 and ready and go. There you go. And then we can add articulations. We can add short, you know, or we can have one hand long and one hand short. Right. So I highly encourage you to try different variations. Maybe this hand loud and short and this hand soft and long, or vice versa. So you have lots of options there. So this next level is 3 against 2. So it's getting more difficult. 3 versus 2. And so we're going to play triplets in one hand and eighth notes in the other hand. So this is basically in the span in one hand where I play 2 beats, the other hand is going to play 3 beats. So let me show you. It's going to be like this. Right, so in this case, our left hand is only going 2 octaves and our right hand is going 3 octaves. So 3 against 2. So here, triplet over 1 and 2 and. All right, now let's switch hands. So now our left hand's gonna be doing triplets and our right hand's gonna be doing eighth notes. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go. That's a little weird. All right, so that's 3 against 2, and even with this one, you can alternate articulations. So short, or one's long, one is short. So you can do one is loud, one is soft. All right. So that's 3 against 2. All right. I've just looked at the time and saw how long this video is getting. And so I don't want it to be super long because I still have more exercises to share with you. I initially told you I had 8, but I actually have 9. So we've gone through 6. So I have 3 more to show you, and they're the most difficult ones. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a part 2 to this video where I showcase those 3 exercises, those most difficult ones, as well as I'm going to give you some sheet music. It'll be free to download a sheet music of all the exercises to help you. And you can just click in the description box and download that on the part 2 video. And that part 2 video will be coming out really, really soon. But if you could do me a favor, let me know in the comment section which one of these first 6 exercises gave you the most trouble. I would love to hear where you are and what you're working on. All right, so until the next video, be blessed and happy practicing.